JUJUST 8 minutes. A miracle will touch your heart. Believe and receive. Monday, September 8th. Hear me now, beloved. I am closer than the breath within your chest, and I am moving swiftly toward you with a gift that bears your name. In these next moments, something you could not force, fabricate, or figure out will begin to align by my hand alone. Do not argue with hope. Welcome it. Do not explain away the stirring. Embrace it. I have seen your quiet battles and counted the nights you thought were wasted, yet nothing was lost to me. Every tear watered a promise, every prayer etched a decree, and every step you took while tired built an altar of faith before me. Because you did not break, I now break the yoke that tried to own your future. On this Monday, September 8th, I stamp your story with acceleration. Do not be alarmed by the suddenness that approaches, for speed is the signature of this hour. What stalled for months will move within minutes. What seemed tangled will loosen as if by invisible hands. The door that ignored your knocking will open on its own hinges, and you will know it was I who turned the lock. Archangel Michael stands at your threshold with a flame that cannot be extinguished. He has pushed back the quiet sabotage, the whispered resistance, the fog that made you doubt yourself. And he now announces, make room. Where there was a ceiling, there is now sky. Where there was a wall, there is now a gate. Your name has been read in the courts of heaven, and the decree has gone out. Release the answer. Restore the years. Return the peace. You will sense unusual clarity, as if a window opened in a crowded room. Follow the breeze. It is my spirit guiding you to the next best step. I am not only changing what is around you, I am strengthening what is within you. Listen for the soft signs, an unexpected message, favor in a familiar place, a sudden yes where there used to be no. Do not dismiss small beginnings. They are doorbells to larger rooms. Treat every hint like a seed and water it with gratitude, for gratitude is the key that keeps gates from closing. I am redeeming the almosts of your life. The opportunities that slipped will return dressed in better timing, stronger terms, and safer hands. The relationships that withstood pressure will deepen, and the ones that drained you will quietly loosen their grip. I am not subtracting to punish. I am pruning to make space for fruit. Fear will try to bargain with you in these 8 minutes, offering worst-case pictures for free. Decline the offer. I give you a better vision. You walking through a door you once only watched. You carrying what you used to chase. You resting where you used to wrestle. Believe and receive. This is not a slogan. It is your instruction. Before this night closes, speak life over your house, your work, and your name. Say, I welcome what God is sending. I bless what God is building. I stand where God is strengthening. These words will align your atmosphere with my movement. And as you speak, you will feel the hush of heaven, answer approaching, peace arriving, burden lifting. Hold steady now. The hour has turned in your favor, and what I began, I will complete. Your heart will feel it first, your eyes will see it next, and your testimony will follow. JUJUST 8 minutes. Watch how quickly I write joy into your story. JUJUST 8 minutes. A miracle will touch your heart. believe and receive. Monday, September 8th. The clock is not against you. The clock is announcing you. Every second that ticks is echoing the sound of breakthrough moving closer. You thought delay was a denial, but delay was only my hand holding the perfect moment in reserve so that when it came, you would know it was not by chance, but by my plan. Tonight, in this very hour, that perfect moment begins. Do not underestimate what I can do in minutes. It does not take me years to reverse years of pain. It does not take me decades to rebuild what was destroyed. I breathe once, and the atmosphere changes. I speak one word, and mountains shift into dust. I stretch my hand, and seas part. What you are about to see will prove that sudden change belongs to those who trust me even in the waiting. Archangel Michael stands ready, shouting over you like a trumpet blast. Open your heart. Do not resist. Believe and receive. His cry is not weak. It shakes the shadows that tried to hold you down. He has cleared the path so that the miracle touches you without interference. The enemy tried to put chains of fear on your ankles, but Michael has cut them. The enemy tried to close your ears with lies, but Michael has ripped them away. Tonight you stand unbound, unhindered, unblocked. This miracle will not only touch your heart, it will touch everything around you. Finances that looked strangled will breathe again. Relationships that looked fractured will heal in surprising ways. Your mind, weary from carrying too much, will feel light as peace settles over you like a blanket. It will not make sense to those watching, but you will know the truth. Heaven stepped into your room, and in 8 minutes your life became unrecognizable. JUJUST 8 minutes. A miracle will touch your heart. Believe and receive. Monday, September 8th. The turn has begun, and you can feel it like a hush before rain. I am moving in the spaces you cannot see, stitching together answers you thought were lost, gathering the scattered pieces of your hope into one bright ribbon of certainty. Do not analyze the wind, stand in it. Let it lift the heaviness from your chest and carry away the quiet fears that tried to make a home in you. I have written your name upon a decree of release, and I have sent it forth with speed. What resisted you has lost its strength in my presence, and what delayed you has surrendered its grip by order of heaven. I am not asking permission to bless you. I am enforcing the permission already granted by my word over your life. This is why doors move for you now, why voices soften, why the path in front of you clears as if swept by unseen hands. Archangel Michael stands as flame at the border of your future, and nothing unclean will cross with you. He has burned the ropes of shame that tried to pull you backward and has sealed the gate behind you so that old patterns cannot return to claim you. Hear him declare over you: protected, preserved, propelled. His shout shakes the ground under every lie you once believed about yourself. In these 8 minutes, I will touch the tender place of your heart that you guard so carefully. You do not have to rehearse old disappointments to prepare for new joy. I am not like those who promised and failed. I am the God who promises and performs. Let your shoulders drop. Let your breath slow. Peace is not visiting you. It is moving in. Expect alignment to arrive disguised as simplicity. A message will land in your hand with the ease of ordinary timing, but the way it opens your path will be anything but ordinary. A door you thought required 1,000 steps will slide open after one faithful knock. A person you could never convince will meet you with a yes you did not have to earn. Your mind has carried too much weight for too long, and tonight I lift it. I pour stillness into the places where your thoughts tangle, and I replace the looping questions with a single certainty. I am with you. You will sleep without bargaining. You will wake without dread, and you will feel joy return to your body like strength returning to a healed limb. This is not denial of reality. This is the arrival of a greater reality. I am redeeming the time others said you wasted. I am pulling value from every season where you felt unseen and pressing it into the present as wisdom, favor, and authority. You will speak with a new steadiness because the storm you survived has graduated you. You did not come out empty. You came out carrying. Do not be surprised when reconciliation approaches you from an unexpected direction. Offenses that felt cemented will crumble under the warmth of my timing. You do not have to fix every story others told about you. I will author a better one in front of them. When I vindicate, I do it cleanly. No gloating, no poison, only light. Finances that seemed brittle will regain flexibility under my hand. I will show you where to plant, what to prune, and which field is ready for harvest. The idea you dismissed out of fatigue will flicker again with clarity, and you will know this time which step is first, which partner is safe, and which offer is a distraction. Provision will not trickle to you. It will arrive on schedule, with purpose. Lift your voice softly in your room and bless what I am bringing. Say, I agree with peace. I agree with favor. I agree with the future God has chosen. These are not empty words. They are keys that fit the locks I have placed before you. Gratitude is the hinge that keeps the gate from slamming shut. If fear tries to argue in these minutes, let it speak, and then let it be overruled by truth. Tell it, you are late. The decree has already gone out. You do not need the approval of fear to proceed. You move under a better permission, the one signed in my presence and carried by my angels. Now breathe and notice the gentleness settling in your home. That is not imagination, that is evidence. The miracle begins inside before it shows outside. The way dawn begins in the sky before it rests on the streets. Your heart is the first horizon. Your life will be the next. Know this. I will finish what I start. I will keep what I give. I will guard what I grow. JUJUST 8 minutes. Watch the sequence unfold. Peace first, then a sign, then a step, then a door. Believe and receive. Beloved, for Monday, September 8th has been marked for you. JUJUST 8 minutes. A miracle will touch your heart. Believe and receive. Monday, September 8th. The hour is thin and holy, and I am near enough to steady your heartbeat with my whisper. You have felt the press of uncertainty, the old echo of what if, but I cut that echo now and fill your atmosphere with assurance. What I decree cannot be halted. What I release cannot be reversed. What I place in your hands tonight will not slip. Stand where you are and breathe, For peace is not a visitor, it is your new climate. I am cooling the fever of your thoughts and untying the knots that made you second guess every step. You will notice an ease that was not there this morning, a quiet permission to move forward without apology. And this will be your sign that I have entered the room ahead of you. Archangel Michael sets a bright line in front of your door and guards it with flame. No old pattern crosses this line. No hidden sabotage slips through. No counterfeit opportunity gets to dress itself as favor. He raises a banner over your house that reads, "Made new, watched over, advanced." In these 8 minutes, I till the ground of your future, and what seemed like hard clay breaks into fertile soil. The seed of your effort, those faithful small obediences, will now find depth and moisture. Expect sprouting where you once saw only dust. Expect movement where yesterday there was none. You do not have to chase what I have assigned to meet you. A message will arrive that ties together loose ends with elegant simplicity. A name will surface with kindness attached. A door will open without your knocking because I have been knocking on it for you. Let gratitude be your language as the shift appears. Whisper thanks before you see the whole picture, and you will feel doors swing wider with every breath of praise. Gratitude is not denial of pain. It is recognition of my hand at work in spite of it, and tonight that recognition becomes acceleration. I address the fear beneath your confidence, the quiet voice that asks if good things are temporary. Hear me, I keep what I give. I do not hand you glass and call it diamond. I give you what can endure touch, pressure, and time. The blessing that reaches you now is designed for your actual life, not an imagined version of it. Finances begin to loosen under my governance. I draw your attention to one clear priority and one step that matters. As you honor that clarity, provision finds you in sequence: a small confirmation, a timely approval, a clean arrangement. Waste falls away, and what remains is enough and more than enough. Where relationships need healing, I pour a soft light that makes it safe to tell the truth without tearing one another. The apology you never thought you'd hear may come in an unexpected form. Receive the healing even if the wording is imperfect. Where release is the right medicine, I make the letting go gentle and final, with no hooks left in your heart. Your name is being lifted in rooms you have not entered, not by persuasion, but by reputation refined in fire. I have preserved evidence of your integrity, and I now bring it to the table at the precise moment it can speak most clearly for you. You will not have to sell yourself. Favor will introduce you. Archangel Michael moves along your walls like a watchman, closing gaps you cannot see. He cancels the appointment of sleeplessness. He dismisses the assignment of dread. He gathers the scattered, and he returns them as peace. Where there has been a cycle of midnight worry, I plan a new habit of midnight rest. If an old memory rises to accuse you, answer it with the present tense of grace. Say, "That is finished, and I am carried." My mercy recovers the time, not by erasing history, but by redeeming its value. What formed you in pain will now fund you in purpose. I recalibrate your inner compass so you can tell the difference between urgent and important. The urgent that once hijacked your energy will lose its power, and the important will glow with simplicity. You will know what to start, what to pause, and what to refuse without guilt. Do not despise these gentle instructions. They are the rails of your acceleration. I am not only opening a door, I am teaching your feet to travel well inside it. The miracle is not a flash that fades, it is a path that holds, and I am walking it with you step by step. JUJUST 8 minutes. A miracle will touch your heart. Believe and receive. Monday, September 8th. I lay my hand upon the clock and sanctify these moments for you. What once crawled will now move with purpose. What once felt tangled will unweave beneath my breath. You are not late. You are perfectly placed, and I am drawing the line where striving ends and receiving begins. The air shifts around your name as I announce favor into the rooms you cannot see. Conversations you were never invited to will begin to carry your testimony without distortion. I have guarded your reputation in the hidden place, and now I let it stand up and speak on your behalf. Watch how credibility gathers to you like morning light gathers at the window. Archangel Michael stands at your doorway as a living flame, and nothing counterfeit crosses his watch. He shuts the mouth of the whisperer, unravels the net of delay, and stamps the threshold with this word, secured. He escorts peace into your rooms like a guest of honor and rolls out the quiet that allows faith to breathe deep again. You asked me for a sign that could not be faked. I give you alignment that needs no permission from fear, a timely message, a clean approval, a simple yes that opens a complex road. Do not overhandle what opens easily. Ease is not the enemy of excellence. It is the evidence that I went ahead of you. I am healing the places in you that success could not satisfy and failure could not define. I lift the heavy idea that you must earn what I freely give. Receive without apology. Stand up inside your own life. Let joy be weighty in your chest, not a visitor, but a resident with keys to every room. The harvest that begins tonight will not demand all of your strength at once. It will arrive in a rhythm you can carry, step by step, provision then instruction, opportunity then wisdom. I will protect you from the kind of breakthrough that breaks you. My blessing comes with the architecture to hold it. Finances come into order under my governance. A lingering payment releases. A needless expense dries up. A better arrangement appears with clarity that quiets your doubt. Steward with calm hands. Sow where I nudge you. Save where I caution you. You will feel wealth shift from pressure to purpose. In relationships, I soften the hard words lodged in the throat and give courage to the apology that restores dignity on both sides. Where distance was medicine, I make the boundary kind and final. Where closeness is safe again, I lay a new foundation of truth, and laughter returns without guilt. Your body hears my voice as rest settles into it. The ache that lives behind your ribs releases. Sleep enters your house like a friend who knows the way to the couch in the dark. You will wake with the calm certainty that you are carried, and that certainty will become your default setting. Archangel Michael circles your house like a watchman on bright walls. He records the end of old assignments, panic, insomnia, dread, and files them closed under my seal. He marks your threshold with welcome, peace, and your pathway with proceed, protected. Where storms used to find you, they now pass by. Do not call this too good to be true. Call it true enough to be good. I am not teasing you with glimpses. I am establishing you with substance. The opportunity that approaches has weight and warranty. Ask me for discernment, and then trust what I show you the first time. Peace is the compass. Gratitude is your steering wheel in this hour. Thank me for what you do not yet see, and you will feel the road smooth out beneath you. Thank me for the years that taught you endurance, and you will notice wisdom standing beside you like an old friend, ready to advise you in short sentences that land gently and change everything. You will hear news that makes your chest warm and your eyes sting, not from sorrow, but from the confirmation that I never left you alone in the fight. Let that confirmation settle you. Do not rush to announce it before it roots. Water it quietly with worship, and it will grow strong enough to carry others. This is the ceiling. I place my hand upon what I have promised, and I say over you, kept, guarded, established. The wind that has carried peace into your rooms will not die when midnight passes. It will accompany you into tomorrow like a faithful friend. The blessing you feel pressing against your spirit is not fragile. It is framed by my word and reinforced by angels assigned to your name. Stand at your doorway and breathe, for your house has a new climate. The air of dread has been exchanged for the air of expectation. You will find yourself speaking differently, choosing differently, walking as one who is not bargaining for favor, but walking in it. I have changed the caption beneath your story, where it read, almost. It now reads, arrived. Archangel Michael remains on watch through the turn of the night. He has burned the papers of accusation and archived the case against you under dismissed by order of the king. He writes upon your threshold, proceed in peace, and upon your pillow, rest without fear. His presence is not a flare that flashes and fades. It is a steady flame that escorts you into the days I have prepared. Now receive the last instructions for these minutes. Bless your name out loud. Call it clean. Call it lifted. Call it aligned with purpose. Bless your hands and what they will touch this week. Call them steady, guided, and supplied. Bless your path. Call it straight, open, and protected. The tongue sets the rails, and I will run my goodness swiftly upon them. You asked me not for a sign that excites and disappears, but for a change that stays. Hear me. The peace you sense is the first fruit. The favor that follows is the harvest, and the wisdom I am placing in your chest is the storehouse. I am making you a keeper of what I give. You will not spill it. You will not lose it. You will not hand it to untrustworthy hands. I am crowning your yes with perseverance and your perseverance with reward. Concerning provision, I settle the matter. The door that opens for you will not require contortions or compromise. It will fit like a key that has been cut from your story, clean, simple, exact. Do not chase noise, follow clarity. Where I give you a step, take it without announcing the whole staircase. Quiet obedience will create loud results. Concerning relationships, I put my hand upon your heart and make it wise. You will recognize true from imitation by the way peace remains after the conversation ends. Where reconciliation is holy, I will give both softness and spine. Where release is holy, I will close the loop with honor and leave no hooks of regret to snag your sleep. Love will not be a drain. Love will be a river that flows in both directions. Concerning your body and mind, I bind up the lingering ache and I lift the veil of fatigue. Sleep will come as naturally as dusk follows sunset. You will rise with calm focus, not sprinting out of fear, but moving with a clean cadence that gets more done with less strain. I anoint your attention to land where it matters and to pass by what pretends to be urgent. If memory tries to replay old losses to dilute this joy, answer it with the present tense of grace. Say, God is here, and I am carried. You are not the curator of your pain. You are the steward of your promise. I redeem the years not by pretending they did not happen, but by making them pay you back with interest. What the storm tried to take has become seed in my hand, and I am returning it as fruit in yours.